Okay, riders, let's set them up. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
BMX has come a long way in the last 40 years. The sport was popularized in California in the 1970s and played a big part in the West Coast youth culture that caught the imagination of teenagers the world over. Bicycle motocross staged its first World Championships in 1982, and this August the sport will make its Olympic debut in Beijing. One of the favourites to win an inaugural BMX gold will be America's Kyle Bennett, a three-time world champion and the current world #1.
I've watched Olympics ever since I was little, and now it's the first time BMX is going to be in the Olympics, and it's kind of like we're paving the way. We're kind of guinea pigs, so to speak, but at the same time, I'm just I'm thankful to be a part of it all.
We caught up with Kyle at his home in Conroe, Texas, as he took a break from his grueling competition schedule. During his downtime, he was working on improving his explosive speed. The Olympic BMX race will last for roughly 35 seconds. During that time, the riders will be constantly sprinting. Although the International Olympic Committee have been looking to cut back on the number of sports at the Games, it's thought BMX has been included because of the excitement it will offer the viewing public.
We're coming in off of a gate that's 40 foot tall. We're reaching speeds of 30, 40 miles an hour, jumping 30, 40 foot gaps. I mean, it's something, it's unheard of on a BMX bike, and I think the kids and the spectators at home, are in for a treat. Plus you got the crashes, which, I don't like to think about, but, that's what a lot of people like to see. That's why, they watch NASCAR, man, not just to go around in a circle, they love to see the crashes. So they'll be seeing a lot of that as well, but I think they're going to like what they see.
Kyle started to ride when he was 7 and turned professional when he was 18. He quickly became popular on the pro circuit and was given the nickname Butter for his super smooth style. Despite suffering some serious injuries in recent years, Kyle has developed into one of the sport's most successful riders.
All right, here we are. This is my little office. We got my motivation up there on the wall, man. It's what keeps me going. I look at this in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee on the internet and just realize, why I'm in the sport, for the competition and just to try and get that feeling again of being a world champion. This is the first one I won. Special place in my heart, man. It was in 2002. Paulina, Brazil. It was the first time I was out of the country. My first world championship, and I was fortunate enough to come away world champion, and I backed it up the following year in 2003 in Perth, Australia, which was a big accomplishment to do it, back-to-back world champion. It was amazing. I couldn't really believe I did it.
Kyle had to wait until 2007 for his third world title. Many thought that when he ruptured his anterior cruciate ligament in 2006, his career was over. However, in Canada, he raced superbly. He outclassed the rest of the field to claim his third rainbow jersey. The victory in Victoria elevated him to the US Olympic squad, and this year he's continued his excellent form. He recently became the first American rider to secure his qualification for the Games by topping the World Cup standings. This week, he'll be hoping to defend his world title at the BMX World Championships in China. Kyle credits his success in BMX to his grandpa, whom he calls Peeper. When he was starting out, he drove Kyle all across America to race in junior competitions.
Well, it's through another young boy. He was 2 years older than Kyle, and when school was out, I used to babysit him and take care of Kyle, and he would stay at the property till his mother picked him up from work. And one weekend, Friday I think it was, he said, "People, why don't you and Kyle go to races?" And I said, "What races?" And he said, "BMX." So Kyle says, "I want to try it, people." So we took his street bike and went out to the races, and he got started, and he ain't quit since. That's been 21 years ago.
Not only did his grandfather take Kyle to races, he also converted his backyard into a BMX rider's paradise to help his grandson improve. However, Kyle says that Pipa helped him most in the way that he taught him to approach the sport mentally.
So many times that I've seen where at the races where mother and dad have a 8 or 9 or 10-year-old, if he didn't win, they get mad, throw his bike in the car or truck and leave. Not me. If he lost, I just pat him on the back and said, "We'll go again next time. We'll get him." I said, "We can't always be a winner."
I think that's why I've been so successful in BMX. I never was pressured, you know. As long as I gave it 100% and I was out there having fun, you know, my grandpa was happy, man. And, you know, I owe a lot to him just for being so supportive.
After more than 20 years competing in BMX competitions, Kyle Bennett has the opportunity to make history this August as he attempts to become the sport's first ever Olympic champion. We'll keep you updated on his progress.